Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Akron Zips, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Zips will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Eagles offense will get the ball first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He loved to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point.
He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Eastern Michigan going fast. Scanning the field, it's high. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He's going to take off. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. What a cut. Now he's loose. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Looking to throw, it's high. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it! Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Breaks into the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Zips racing to the line in a hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to throw again. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Zips will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Crosses the 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's high. The quick out. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Still on his feet. Trying to take it back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Eagles headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's high.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. At the 45 on its way. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's high. Finds his man. It's long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Ortiz. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Plucks it out of the air. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Eastern Michigan going fast. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Akron, 0.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Zips will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's high. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. All kinds of room to the right. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Eastern Michigan, 34. Akron, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Hendricks. Gets it to him on the screen. He's stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. The Zips will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Zips in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Snagged out of the air. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in down the left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Zips will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. heat. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Eagles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Zips are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. They didn't look to push it downfield, and the running back not quite able to get to the sticks.
Yeah, but I don't mind the decision. I like getting it to my guy and trusting him to make a play and get the first down. But now puts me in a different situation. 4th down. Do I want to go for it?
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Off play action. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it on the outside. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. Been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense...
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And the Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal, Eastern Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ear.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's long.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could...
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw. It's Hendricks. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Working that left side now. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Eagles in the hurry up. Off play action on first down. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hendricks. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Zips decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go solo.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's high. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Eastern Michigan going fast. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
83. Akron, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7.